Hey, it's Chucky here from SojourningScholar.com. In this video, I'm going to give you my honest review of the Magoosh IELTS Prep Course to help you decide if this prep course can get you the IELTS band score that you truly desire. Now, I should quickly mention that this review is based on our experience using the academic version of the Magoosh IELTS Prep Course. Nevertheless, you can expect the experience on the general version of the Magoosh IELTS Prep Course to be similar to that of the academic version. So with that out of the way, let's start by discussing some of the main features of the Magoosh IELTS Prep Course. Now, the Magoosh IELTS Prep Course is an online self-paced prep course which you can purchase for 1 month of access or 6 months of access. And at the time of recording this video, Magoosh does not provide any live IELTS online classes or any options to get an IELTS tutoring online. Now, this course has about 135 short-form video lessons covering IELTS test-taking strategies and English grammar. There are over 800 practice questions across all 4 sections of the IELTS, and you can get up to 10 full-length IELTS practice tests from these questions. And in terms of the amount of support, buyers of this course get unlimited access to an IELTS expert that can help answer your questions, and you also get 4 graded writing essays and 4 graded speaking assessments. Now, when it comes to the quality of the lessons, the Magoosh IELTS Prep Course definitely delivers. There are just over 80 bite-sized video lessons exclusively focused on the IELTS exam and over 50 video lessons teaching grammar for the IELTS. Now, all video lessons are produced using presentation slides that include a voiceover of the instructors. And what I like about these video lessons is that as concepts are explained in the lessons, the instructors frequently take notes on the presentation slides, which makes the learning experience engaging, especially for visual learners. Now, all the video lessons have closed captions and also include a full transcript of what the instructor is saying, which caters to those learners who prefer to read text. Now, while you don't see the instructors in this course, you can tell by listening to them that they are very knowledgeable about IELTS test-taking strategies. Now, within each section, the instructors go deep, discussing the types of questions and tasks you would find, and also give effective test-taking strategies for attempting these questions and tasks. A few of the lessons I found very helpful were the tips for taking the reading, the listening, and the writing section on the computer-delivered version of the IELTS exam, and the lessons on improving your speaking band scores in each of the 4 scoring criteria. Overall, I find that the Magoosh IELTS lessons hit the mark for being engaging, comprehensive, and containing practical IELTS test-taking strategies. On the basis of support, Magoosh offers unlimited access to an IELTS expert through their Ask an Expert question feature. And when it comes to the support for the speaking and writing sections, you can get up to 4 graded writing and 4 graded speaking assessments with the purchase of the Magoosh 6-month course. Now, the Ask an Expert questions feature allows you to send an unlimited number of questions to an IELTS expert using the platform, while the graded writing and the graded speaking assessment features score your written response to any writing and speaking practice question you complete on the course platform. Now, note that you can always purchase extra graded assessments for an additional fee of $30 for either 2 graded writing or 2 graded speaking assessments. When using the Ask an Expert question feature and the graded assessment features, you can expect to receive feedback within 24 to 48 hours, which is very impressive when you compare that to the turnaround time from other IELTS prep course providers. Now, to evaluate how well Magoosh delivers in support, we use the Ask an Expert and the graded assessment features on multiple locations. And for all our requests, we receive feedback from Magoosh within 24 to 48 hours. Now, we found the response you get when using the Ask an Expert question feature to be quite satisfactory. As you can see in this email response, the Magoosh expert provided an answer to a question using sufficient detail. When reviewing the writing and speaking assessment, we found them to be very personalized. For the writing assessment, you will receive an email containing your overall band score and a breakdown of your score and the 4 categories used by the official IELTS graders. The email will also have a detailed section with tips on how to improve your writing score. In this section, the Magoosh graders will show you snippets from your essay where there are grammatical mistakes, and they will provide comments on what the correct response should be. The speaking assessment is also similar to the writing assessment, but the bulk of this email response will be the section on tips and feedback. Here, the Magoosh graders will provide a transcript from a part of your speaking response where you made a mistake and will discuss tips for improvement. Overall, I'll rate the quality of Magoosh's IELTS support features among the best on the market. Now, in terms of pricing, the 1-month IELTS course starts at $109, while the 6-month course starts at $129. At a price of $129, the 6-month premium IELTS course comes out to a monthly cost of just over $21 per month of access. In addition, Magoosh usually offers a 4-month payment plan for the 6-month course, which comes out to an installment payment of just over $30 per month. Furthermore, Magoosh occasionally runs sales on their website with price discounts of up to 20% on both IELTS prep courses. Now, to find the current pricing and any available discounts we might have for the Magoosh IELTS course, make sure to check out the links in the description section below. And for a full disclosure, when you choose to make a purchase using these links, we may receive a small commission at no additional cost to you. So thanks for your support, and let's get back to the review. With a practice question bank of over 800 questions and the ability to generate up to 10 full-length practice tests, it's safe to say that Magoosh has enough practice material for most IELTS test takers. Comparing the practice questions on Magoosh to those on the real IELTS exam, you will find that the practice questions on the reading and listen sections are more difficult than those on the real IELTS exam. So if you can get high scores when practicing with the Magoosh reading and listening section material, you can expect to crush these sections on the IELTS exam with ease. As for the speaking and writing sections of the course, we found them to be about the same difficulty level as those found on the real IELTS exam, as all the speaking and writing prompts follow the same format as those on the official IELTS. Also, on the recordings in the listening and speaking sections, you will hear a diverse range of Western English accents, which is similar to what you will hear on the same sections of the official IELTS exam. And when it comes to the practice test experience, the online practice test environment is somewhat comparable to the computer-delivered IELTS exam. But there are several differences that are worth highlighting. The main difference is that the prompts on the speaking interviews are pre-recorded, while on the computer-delivered IELTS, you will be speaking face-to-face with an IELTS examiner. Another difference is that the timer for the speaking section begins when you click the start button to record your response, unlike the real IELTS exam where the timer begins immediately after the examiner is done speaking. While you can't stop or pause the timer within each IELTS section, Magoosh allows you to decide when to start the next IELTS section. This means that you can take a break between the IELTS sections if you choose to, again which is unlike the real IELTS experience where you don't get to decide when the next section starts. So when evaluating how well Magoosh replicates the test experience of the computer or the online version of the IELTS exam, we find that they fall short, especially in the speaking section. In terms of the depth of answer explanations for the IELTS practice question, Magoosh does a fine job of providing thorough answer explanations for every practice question. For example, in the reading and listen section, you will not only find explanations in text format for all answer choices, but you will also find video explanations from their tutors clearly breaking down why each answer choice is either correct or incorrect. And for the speaking and writing sections, a detailed breakdown of how to go about crafting your response is provided, as well as a sample showing you what a high-scoring response to each task should look like. With this level of detail, Magoosh takes the win for having the best answer explanation in any IELTS prep resource. And in the event that you have doubts about the answer explanations, you can always use the help feature at the top of the screen to have your concerns resolved by an IELTS expert. Now, a few complaints we had about the practice material were the lack of a diagnostic practice test at the start of the course. This could be helpful for students to know exactly where their starting point is when beginning their IELTS prep. Another complaint we had was the rigid scoring of questions in the reading and listen sections where you have to type your response, as it was quite frustrating to receive an incorrect grade for an answer choice that means the same thing but is worded in a slightly different format to what Magoosh considers the correct answer. Now, as for some extra features that come with the course, Magoosh has mobile apps that are exclusively dedicated to their IELTS prep content. This includes the IELTS prep app that allows you to access the IELTS video lessons and practice questions that come with your paid subscription, and the IELTS vocabulary flashcards app that allows you to practice 600 common words that appear on the IELTS exam. Both apps are available on the iOS and the Android platforms. Another pretty cool feature Magoosh has is the ability to pause your subscription once a month, which allows you to make the most of your access period. In terms of the policies that come with the course, there's a 7-day free trial to the IELTS course that doesn't require you to provide any payment information to unlock. However, this free trial only provides limited access to the course. Magoosh also offers a 7-day risk-free trial where you can get a full refund if you cancel your paid subscription within the first 7 days with no questions asked. Magoosh also promises a score guarantee for students who fulfill certain requirements, and all you have to do is to tell Magoosh what IELTS band score you're targeting when you sign up for a paid plan. And if you've completed the requirements set forth by Magoosh and you don't achieve your target IELTS band score, Magoosh will give you 100% of your money back. Now, if you're stuck between the two course options offered by Magoosh, know that you can't go wrong with either course option, as both contain the exact same study material. However, when you compare the value you get from the 6-month premium IELTS course to that of the 1-month IELTS course, it's obvious that the 6-month premium course will save you the most amount of money if you intend to study for the IELTS for longer than 1 month, and if you plan to use more than one graded writing assessment or speaking assessment. Overall, I consider Magoosh to be one of the best IELTS prep courses on the market. given the quality of their self-paced IELTS lessons and the quality of support they provide to their users. Now, for more complete and unbiased prep course reviews, check out our website at sojourningscholar.com, or you can do a quick Google search using our name. Thank you for watching and best of luck on your IELTS prep.